What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. It is time for a new farm update, and if you have been watching my channel, you'll notice right now nothing has changed since the last farm update, but that's about to change. So I wanted to do a quick overview, quick of what we have with our hay bales, our big round bales in the field. We've got our Kubota with the hay spike on the front trying to load them up. Got our John Deere pulling the baler. I got another John Deere over there with the rake, and another tractor that's got the sickle bar on it. This is where we've got the horses for now. I think we're going to change that out too. I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out here in a couple minutes. The crops are all good. We've got our large hay barn. And I think once we get more into corn season, we're going to switch that barn out back to the other barn because it's got the silo for all the grain from our corn. So that's what we're going to end up doing here, is switching out these fields for the corn fields. And before we do that, I just wanted to kind of do a quick overview, more so for myself as much as to show you guys, just so I know if I can go back to this video maybe next year. So I make sure I've got a couple things kind of in line, similar to what I've got. Now, obviously I'll probably add to it because I always do, but at least it gives me a baseline for a few things. I'm kind of do an overview here just so you get the full run of the farm. And back here, that'd be a really neat view to sit on that deck and watch the waterfall. That's all. This right here is one of my favorite spots in the whole city. All right, we've got our little corn stand set up there to sell corn. So I guess we need to start planting corn. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my planter out, and we'll sit him up in the field just to get the look. I haven't done a separate base plate just for empty planting rows yet. I don't know if I need to buy some more of the big 48 by 48 base plates. So that's kind of been a delay. But anyway, this is what we've got so far. So let's see what changes that we're going to make for now. Okay, here's what we're going to change. I took out this 48 by 48 plate with my elevated ground. So all I need to do here, because I'd just rather take the fence off rather than go get more fence, leave the bees and stuff on it, because that's right where the beehives are. So all I need to do is take the fence off of this and put it onto this one. And yeah, you can really see the elevation change there. It's a full 5 plates high, I guess, to the top of this. It really doesn't look like anything from here, but yeah, from that angle you can really tell a difference. So why am I doing this? We are a little late in real life in planting season, but we're going to get our planting season started. I've got my custom planter right here, folds up. Can open it up like that for all our rows. I did a video on this a couple months ago. It took forever to get this thing built right the way I wanted it, with the rollers and then the planters on the back and the tanks, and to fold up correctly to where I could drive it down one of the Lego streets. So all I need to do is just add a little bit of darker brown showing where it's been planted, using just brown tiles or brown plates, just a little bit, and get this in the farm, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, before I show you the farm, here's what came out. We got the big plate and we got these 2 little ones, and they just fit perfect for my farm. I know it's a little bit of an L shape, but the barn kind of sits there, and then I've got another 40 or 32 by 32 that sits behind it. So this is what'll just go kind of in a storage for a while. They'll just stack. And you'll see them again, well, maybe next year, but at least now. And if I want to ever expand the farm and add, you know, if I ever had the room, I could always just do this and have both crops and livestock. So let's check out the farm. All right, so kind of a blank slate. Yeah, what I do have, I got the planter going. I had just a few brown plates on this sand, or what is it, dark tan? Yeah, dark tan. I know it kind of mixes a little bit with the horse enclosure, but we might be changing that up too in a little bit. Anyway, as I get closer here, we've got our planter well on its way to getting this whole field planted. Now last year, I kind of built as I went with the corn. That's what we're planting here is corn. I kind of just built a little bit at a time and did updates. This time I don't want to build that whole cornfield again. So I've got it all built and just taken off, and it's actually under the table. So when you see the next actual field update, the corn's going to be at full, pretty much ready to harvest. But I wanted to at least get this in. I know it's in real life, it's really late. It's almost harvest season. Another few weeks, or less than a month. But I at least wanted to get this in just to show this. And this dark tan area is going to also be used when we change it over to the winter scene. I did a reindeer farm last year and Christmas tree farm. So having the bright green kind of in the winter really didn't work that well. I know I kind of need to change that. That's 148 or 132 by 32 plate would really, I could just take that out around where that well is and make it work. And then I'd just have to deal with the farm side where the crops and the garden is. I also, the next update that I have, we'll change the barn back to the old style barn with the grain silo beside it. I just wanted to do this for now to give you an idea of what's going on with the farm. So that sound you heard, yeah, the crunch, that was the top of the rotunda that fell off from my elbow hitting it, and I'm going to have to use two hands to crunch that in. So, yeah, monorail, that's what that was, just the station. If you missed the last previous update on the monorail station, that's it. It's down there parked. I still need to do that and procrastinating more on the monorail. Rather work on the farm myself anyway. So that's what quick update, I guess, for today. Just changing the fields out and getting ready for corn season. So stay tuned. We'll have some more updates soon for the farm. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I had a hay field. What'd I do with all the hay? I stacked it all beside the barn. Now you're thinking, well, that's just going to get wet from the barn. Well, no, because my barn actually has guttering. So if it ever were to rain, I'd be okay. So that's where all the hay went for now. All right. See ya.